Sports on Tap Detroit, brought to you by Tap and Barrel Grill, the Realtors of the Joe Wright Group, Jason Stiltner of Flagstar Bank, Baldman Entertainment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We're here to fuck shit up.
Sports the way it should be. Nothing sugar-coated, we loaded with all the information you wanted. From legends to prospects, nothing's off limits. Chris and Joe be taking on all topics with no stopping. They keep it rolling and going and ball hopping at a rate that's hard stopping. With news that's jaw dropping, they're getting it in. Sports Center competition, man, they in it to win. This ain't a fluke, from Carolina to Duke, from MSU to Michigan. You'll know if you listening, if you ain't, you missing it. All the excitement, they shock like a thundercloud and ride with lightning. Get it together, you know ain't nobody better. Bring heat than cold weather. You better put on a sweater, you better just let it go when all come and attack. Sit back, relax, let's tell them it's on tap.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Welcome to episode 192 of Sports on Tap Detroit. Alongside Joe Waddell, I am Chris Scott. Joe, how are you?
I'm all right, man. How about you?
You know, just getting through it.
Living the dream.
I guess.
Somebody's dream. Not yours, but somebody's.
Definitely not mine. I'll tell you that. It's somebody's, so I don't think it's mine. But yeah, we're here. We're doing the show, which is nice. Our national nightmare is over. That Lane Kiffin finally went to LSU. Like, what an absolute disaster that whole thing was. Like,
What was there anybody that didn't think he was going?
we all knew he was
Like,
going to LSU.
it was.
like, come on.
Was there a doubt? I just want to know if there was a doubt in anybody's mind.
Nah,
that was happening?
There shouldn't have been. If there was, I'm sorry, you're an idiot.
You don't pay attention if that was the case.
Right. Basically, he turned this into some LeBron shit. Like,
Yeah.
the quote, the decision. And honestly, the way it was covered by national media was just like, it was absurd how this was covered by national media.
Yeah.
Like, what? There's so much more important shit going on in college football right now. But no, let's focus on this dweeb who, let's face it, guys, he's had, 4 stops before this, I believe?
Yes.
And really hasn't been successful at any of them,
I mean, you could say he was successful at this last one,
I guess.
but here's the funny thing.
He's never won anything.
He's never won anything. But here's the funny thing. So he goes to Ole Miss. And I think if you're a college coach, any coach, you go somewhere to put yourself in the playoff and in a championship conversation, right?
Right.
So they finally get to that point where he's at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
They're in the playoffs. They're in championship talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take a job at LSU to what? To eventually get to where he's at right now at Ole Miss?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about this, but like, you're going to go to LSU to literally put yourself in a position that you're already in at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
You're in the position that you now want to get to with LSU. And when you got there with Ole Miss, you didn't even finish it.
No.
You went to another school
Which, like,
before you finished
You're
it.
going to LSU, which is, I would say, is like a harder job
I agree.
because there's higher expectations, right?
Agreed.
So I guess I just don't understand the move. Now, the way all this stuff is scheduled with just how the season and the playoff goes and all these coaches leaving, this is absurd that this had happened like right now.
Yeah.
Like, why? There needs to be like a 2-week, break where this stuff can, like, kind of like free agency, I guess.
Yeah, well, it also needs to be. So they need to do it like they do it in the pros now, right? And everyone used to always say, well, they're not the pros, they're kids. Well, not anymore, motherfucker.
No, they're getting paid now, man.
Not anymore, motherfucker, because they get paid.
Yep.
Okay, so if you're going to run it like a business,
Yep.
then run it like a business. Coaches can't just leave whenever they want to. There's got to be things for that. Also, you can't take a job before the season's over with.
No, that's crazy.
Like, that needs to stop. That can't be a thing. It has to be the season finishes, then the jobs start getting filled.
Yes.
It's different if you want to fill the jobs with assistant coaches
Or guys who are already out of work.
or guys who are already out of work, not making the playoffs, out of the play. But again, if you're in the playoffs, sorry, you got to finish what you started.
Well, that goes to this too. Like, these coaches always bitch about other coaches, talking to the players and tampering.
Yeah.
This is the definition of tampering. Like, you did this in season.
Yep.
How is that not tampering? Like, you guys want to bitch about it when other coaches do it to your players, but you're okay with it when other universities do it to your really? Okay. Make that make sense.
Well, make it make sense at all, because at this point in time, it none of it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. And now this is going to be a thing now, because obviously going into the playoff now, or with these rankings that are about to come out here shortly, they might have already come out as we record this. Should Ole Miss get bumped back X amount of spots because your head coach is gone? He's not coaching in your bowl game, whatever playoff game you're about to go in.
Yeah.
And there's precedence for this. Like when Florida State got, when their starting quarterback, got hurt, and they got butt fucked. It's like there is absolute precedence for this.
Yep.
And it sucks for the players.
Well, and like you said, it sucks for the players, but like you said, it happened with Florida State.
Yeah.
With their starting quarterback, and they got downgraded for it.
Yep.
And so if your head coach isn't there,
And he took most of his assistants.
I was gonna say he took assistance, and by all accounts, what people want to say, he is the reason why they're there.
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't you downgrade them? Why would that not? Why would that be any different than your starting quarterback being out?
I mean, because you know how this committee likes to, follow their own guidelines and rules, right?
Yeah.
Head-to-head matters. Oh, does it? Are you sure? Are you sure that it matters? Because if this actually does happen, and they keep Miami out, just given the resumes,
Yeah. So
blow the whole thing up.
Let's from now on when we say head-to-head matters, we have to go head-to-head matters.
Yeah,
We have to put it as a question.
You saw what Alabama did, right, to their future schedule. Basically, like any quote big game,
They took it off.
bye,
That's awesome.
because it doesn't matter anymore.
It's just your record.
It's just your record. So I think I said this last week. I go, why not just schedule a bunch of fucking cupcakes?
And if you lose at the beginning of the season
Yeah.
one time, it's better than losing at the end of the season one time. Even though your team's more beat up at that point,
Right.
even though your team's been through more games at that
stupid.
point, you might have injuries at that point. If you lose at the beginning of the season when you're healthy,
Yeah.
it means less
Right.
than if you lose at the end of the season when you're beat up and have played a full schedule. Because make it make sense.
Right. Because again, if they're gonna screw Miami over, when the team that this is all about is them in Notre Dame, and yet again, Miami beat them head to head, then why even play the games?
But they beat them early in the season. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it was raining too, according to some dipshit on Coward's show. I don't think Coward said it. I think it was the other dude on his show that said that. But it was raining.
Coward.
Yeah, Colin Coward. I think it's the other dude on the show that said, but it was raining that game.
So it was only raining for Notre Dame? It wasn't raining for Miami?
Right.
You can say the same thing. There was a local game at one point, Michigan State, where it was raining out. And there tried to be the excuse that it was raining.
Yeah, that's why.
But it was raining. When it
Rain for
rains,
both-
when it
rain-
rains during a game, it's raining for both teams. I don't know if you guys
Exactly.
know that.
So I ran across that comment today. I'm just like, wow, really? Any excuse. And the funny, the Notre Dame fan base, their only argument here is our losses. We have better losses. I'm like, well, one of them is to the team you're in front of right now. How is that? What are you talking about? Miami against top 20 teams is 4-0 this year. You are 2-2. But again, tell me how your resume is better.
And head-to-head.
And head to head, they beat you. Now, I was discussing this with Frank, and I was like, honestly, I kind of hope they both get in. Fine, play again in the playoff. Fuck it. I don't care if it's in South Bend or in Miami. Don't care. Have them both get in. But this, if they keep Miami out, they blow the whole thing up because it's pointless. I mean, why even play these games?
Yeah.
Because I get it. Money,
Well, it's
television, name recognition.
It's 12
I get
teams
it.
now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, Miami's sitting at 11th, right?
Well, the rankings haven't come out yet for this week,
Gotcha.
which they'll be coming out shortly.
They'll
Hopefully,
probably come out while we're on the show.
they should, yes. But again, if that's the case, then you blow the whole fucking thing up. And like these, it just seems like these guys who are decide this shit. It sounds like they have zero idea what the hell they're talking about, and they generally talk about out of both sides of their mouth, depending on what school they're talking about.
Right.
And TV has completely fucked this thing up.
Well, and that's fandom as well, man. Like you hear that all the time. I know I have. You had to too. No matter what person you're talking to, their point of view is wearing the colored glasses of the team that they're favoring, right?
That's why I said that last week. I was like, I hate to do this because I'm a Miami fan, but it involves Miami, so I have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now, if the resumes were reversed and this was going on, I would say the same thing. Notre Dame should be in. They should absolutely be in because they have the better resume. They just do.
Right.
It's flat out. They have the better and the head-to-head thing. They beat you. But again, the fact that this is even a question is fucked up. that it like doesn't matter.
Well, again, so if you're going based off of the criteria of ranked opponents
Yeah.
and head-to-head, which in my opinion, those are the two most important things. If you have that in common for head-to-head, right?
Yeah.
And then you go based off of ranked teams, right? Because that should be the bar of how you measure up against the better teams.
Yes.
How many ranked teams did you play? What's your record?
Right. And then like, I guess strength of schedule too.
Yeah.
Which Notre Dame does have the edge on that. Not by a ton or anything like that, but they do have the edge in that.
Right.
But the other things I mentioned, Miami has the edge in that again. And the main thing that should matter, head to head, Miami has the edge in that. But the fact that this is even in question, that does it matter, should it matter, does it not matter, is absurd to me. You know, we all
Yes.
thought like when they finally got the playoff, we're like, all right, sweet, the BCS bullshit is over. You know, not just people saying, oh, you're in and you're in. Okay, I kind of say, can we go back?
What, to only 4 teams? But at that point in time, neither one of these teams are in, really.
No, neither one of them would be in.
And then we're looking at it. We're going to have an argument over 5th and 6th, right?
Yeah, like I said, this is why I wanted 8.
But again, if we're looking at 8, neither one of these teams are in right now, right?
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it.
So for me, I like the more teams. I like the fact that more teams have a chance. If you're looking at last year, Ohio State would never wanted it if they
No, they wouldn't have.
They wouldn't even been in.
No, you're right. They wouldn't have.
So, and even though it was Ohio State, I like that. I didn't like seeing them win, but I like the fact that a team that normally wouldn't have made the playoffs, normally wouldn't have been in, won it. Because it proves you can go on a run late and be the better team late.
Right.
It proves that you can become better as the season goes on and turn into a national champion.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to see it with a smaller school now. I'd love to see it with a school that's not Ohio State, that's not Notre Dame, that's not a big powerhouse. I'd like to see them go on a run in the playoffs, make the playoffs and go on a run and do it. That's what I want to see. That's why I like the more teams. That's the main reason why I like the more teams. It's kind of been, they've kind of ruined it with college basketball because they're putting in so many teams at this point. Like, just stop at this point. I don't want it to become that for college football.
Right.
But I do like for me, 12 is fine.
Okay.
If they're talking about going more than that,
Which they are.
they are.
Yeah.
And I'm not in favor of that one. For me, 12 was the number. I want to see it stay there. It's enough teams. It's enough of an opportunity for teams that wouldn't have normally made the playoffs to make the playoffs and go on a run. And you will end up seeing a team that you would have never thought would win a national championship at some point.
Well, it's like when we thought like a 16 would never beat a 1.
And then it happened.
And yeah, I think it's happened more than once now.
Yes.
So
Parity has happened. It is happening in college football.
Yeah.
It will continue to branch out and spew out. That's what's going to happen though. Eventually, you will see a team that should have never won. Nobody would have ever expected it.
Yeah.
They'll come out of nowhere. They'll go on a run. And sign me up for that one. You know what I mean? Sign me up for it.
Well, I mean, you look at just college basketball right now, and obviously NIL has helped tremendously in that regard, where the product, I believe, is actually better than it has been maybe ever. I don't know. I'm not going to go that far, but it's better than it was 5 years ago.
Yes.
Now, do I like all the transferring bullshit? No, I can't stand it. That needs to be regulated 100%. But it keeps these guys in school longer to develop their game, and which in turn makes the product better.
Right.
You know, and you're seeing better teams now, better basketball, flat out. I think you're kind of seeing that in college football a little bit, but again, with all the transfer shit, it needs to be regulated.
Yeah.
It's too much. But to your point about smaller schools, making a run, I think that'd be cool. I mean, I can tell you a school is not going to make a run anytime soon. It's Michigan. Holy fuck, was that a debacle on Saturday?
Did you see anything else than that coming though?
That was my thought all going into that game is it was not going to be relatively close. But it was almost like the lack of compete. Is what bothered me.
Well, you saw them. You could almost pinpoint the time they gave up.
Yeah.
Like you could almost see it.
Yeah.
It at a certain point, watching it, you're just like, and that was it. They're done. They literally have shut down now. They're done.
And to me, that's a coaching thing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely a coaching thing. I hate the way he coaches. He coaches not to lose. He coaches scared.
Again, here's the thing too. We get things wrong a lot.
Oh yeah.
And we admit it when we do. But you and I both agreed that this was not the hire.
Oh yeah, we definitely agreed on that.
So, I don't think
I think it was a panic hire.
I agree. I think it was a panic hire, and I think it was an easy hire.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because he was right there.
It was the easy way to go about doing it.
Yep.
It was just simple. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong move in my opinion.
It was. Now, obviously, Harbaugh didn't exactly leave him in the best spot when he left.
But again,
Yeah.
why do you have to use it as an excuse to not go through a process of trying to find the best
Right.
coach, not just the most available
Like,
coach?
if you had to take a step back for a year, which you did anyway.
It happened anyway.
Yeah. That's when you have to take the step back, you would have had basically your pick of who you wanted to come there.
Yeah.
But no, in your logic, Ward Manuel, in your logic.
In your
Let's hire this guy.
in your mounds of wisdom.
Right. You said, no, let's go for the easy hire. Let's hire this guy. And so now you've had one quite bad season. And then you've had one, I know, like the most rampant Michigan fans were like, oh, it was a pretty successful season. We won, 9 games with a freshman quarterback. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
But if you actually looked at this team as a whole, this was not a good season, guys. It wasn't. The 3 best teams you played, you lost to. Like, you lost to USC. You got dump trucked by USC. For all intents and purposes, you got dump trucked by Oklahoma. And you absolutely got dump trucked by Ohio State. Tell me how that is successful. Is that just telling me that the Big Ten sucks? Which, I mean, let's face it, guys. Besides Indiana and Ohio State, the Big Ten sucks. Like, let's just be real here.
You're not wrong there.
But I'm sorry, this was not a success. It was mediocre at best. And yeah, you're going to go to a decent bowl game because you're Michigan, so you're going to go to a decent bowl game. But they still had a chance to get into the Big Ten championship game. Did they? Okay, great.
But
They didn't.
Did you?
You know why? Because they got absolutely curb stomped in their most important game of the year and didn't look competitive at all. Now, that being said, yes, did they have a freshman quarterback? Absolutely they did. However, that return on investment that was put into him, not looking great so far.
no.
Now, I know it's a lot to put on a freshman quarterback. I get it, but I saw a few strides of him kind of getting better, but not as many as I would like to have seen. There was a lot of things he did that I'm just like, dude, how are you not getting better at this? Like some of the passes he throws, just dude, you can't throw everything 100 miles an hour, man. You can't do that. It's cool that you can do that, but you can't always do that. Like there was a play toward the end of the Ohio State game. It was just a little slant route, and dude just literally like Nolan Ryan fastball. It was behind him. I'm like, dude, come on. Now,
What the fuck are you doing?
now I'm not going to give up on him because I mean, we'll see how it plays out next year. But if that doesn't start coming through next year, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, they're
'cause
fucked.
they have no option B.
I know they're fucked. So, and the Sharon's on the hot seat too next year. You got next year to clean this up. And now, from everything I hear and read, they have a pretty good recruiting class coming in next year, and obviously the team that they had this year was pretty young, so obviously they're going to take another year. We'll see. I don't think Sharon Moore is the guy to lead this team. I think he's in over his head. I do. I don't think he's head coach material. Flat out, I don't, because I think he coaches scared, and he coaches not to lose. So that's kind of my thoughts on
Yeah.
on where that is.
Nope, I agree.
And see Michigan State. What they did, they realized their mistake in hiring Jonathan Smith, and saw, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, and they pivoted
And
real quick.
Exactly, and they pivoted. They're like, this was a bad idea. Let's get rid of him and go after Pat Fitzgerald. And I like the Fitzgerald hire. I do. I think it's an excellent hire for Michigan State. I think he's a solid coach. I think he'll get Michigan State back to, at the very least, 500.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a good hire for Michigan State. But I like the fact that they saw the problem and immediately was like, no, we're going to be proactive on this. You're done. It's over. This job is obviously too big for you. You
Yeah.
can't handle this. Like, go back to Corvallis, go back to Oregon State, and do your thing there. We're done here.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks for playing. Here, enjoy your $33 million.
It was an experiment that didn't work.
It didn't, and they realized it, and they moved off of it.
But very quickly.
Yeah,
Which is what you need to do.
And
like
I-
that's
and
what needs to happen.
and I'll absolutely give Michigan State credit for that. As much as it pains me to do, I
No,
will
no.
give them credit for that because they did the right thing. And I saw something like, well, if Michigan fires Sharon Moore, you're gonna set this program back to like the Rich Rod days. I'm like, well,
Wait, why is that the go-to already? Of if you have to change coaches,
yeah,
which happens all the time in college football.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw a team in the state
yep,
pivot real quick off of their mistake.
yeah.
Why is it going to set U of M back to the Rich Rod days?
Well, because every guy you have now, they're going to leave from the transfer portal.
You think they're there for Sharon Moore?
I certainly don't.
Well, that would be my question to them.
Yeah,
Is
right.
That's why they're there?
No, they're there because
Is he
Michigan has one of the biggest NIL collectives in college football,
And-
if not the biggest.
right. If they're getting paid the money they're getting paid, most of them are not going to go anywhere.
Right.
It's not like Sharon Moore is like this great recruiter.
No.
He's not regarded as a great recruiter.
No, he isn't.
So that has no bearing. People are fucking stupid.
Well, you know who's not stupid?
Yeah, Jason Stiltner from Flagstar Bank.
That's right. If you're a homeowner or looking to be a first-time home buyer, give Jason Stiltner, Senior Loan Officer at Flagstar Bank, a call today at 248-752-3631. Jason has great mortgage programs for first-time home buyers, including down payment assistance options and excellent interest rates. Again, give my guy Jason Stiltner from Flagstar Bank a call today at 248-752-3631 and get the excellent service you deserve. Flagstar Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 27546.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, he finally won a big match. How about that?
I didn't see. I haven't watched.
Yeah.
And the only way I was going to watch
He beat Eatman.
he beat what?
Eatman.
Oh, yeet.
Oh my God. I did watch.
Survivor Series?
Yes,
Did you really?
I did. I in and out. I was in and out of passing out, sleeping. I was quite tired that day, but I was in and out.
Sleeping off.
I missed the entire women's match.
sleeping something off?
Maybe a little bit. I missed the entire women's match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I heard it was trash. So all right,
Listen, if Rhea Ripley's involved, it's not trash.
fair enough.
It's amazing cinema.
All right, fair enough. But then I watched the Cena match, which all right, good for him. You put Dom over. That's cool. I dig that.
Yeah.
it was cool. I like the way it was handled too, because with what's her face, blonde chick, Liv Morgan.
Okay. Oh,
With her coming back and how she did it, she did the exact same thing that
John
Cena did to
yeah.
Cody Rhodes, which I thought was cool. I'm like, that's cool. I dig that. It was a nice callback. And then the men's match. The men's match was just fucking dumb.
all right. So the only thing I know about this whole thing, I did see the Liv Morgan thing.
Yeah.
I've seen clips. The men's match, the only thing I know is that a masked person showed up.
Yeah.
Is it Austin Theory?
I think it is. Yeah. They haven't revealed it yet, but I'm fairly certain it's Austin Theory.
Because that's the rumor that's going around.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, dude, I have not watched a single thing WWE.
Yeah.
in a long time, and we talked about why. I have a big problem with their direction right now.
Oh, it's bad.
It's boring.
It is, and like I said, this men's match it was garbage. Like in the middle of the fucking match.
I am a little disappointed I didn't watch it because Survivor Series with the War Games
Oh,
thing.
it's terrible now.
I actually like the setup, but if it was you're saying it was just boring and bad,
was not good.
then I don't feel as bad for not seeing it because I do enjoy it.
I kid you not. In the middle of the match, fucking Yeet Man like ran his fucking entrance back. In the middle of the match.
Oh my god.
Like I kid you, I got texted Frank. I go, what the fuck is this? Did Yeet Man need a break? Because he's too unfit to actually fucking wrestle. Like
Wait,
I
was
kid you,
it-
in
it
the
wa-
middle of the match.
It was in the middle of his match with LA Knight.
No,
Oh.
during War Games.
Wait, so he wrestled twice that night?
No,
You said LA Knight beat Yeet Man.
last night on Raw
Oh,
or on Raw. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
For the,
yeah, it was
for
last
the,
night.
for the Cena tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who's left in that Cena tournament? Sorry, not to get off subject.
Gunther
but
and LA Knight.
it's gonna be Gunther.
Of course it is. Again, we already know this.
All right. But again, I haven't watched.
But-
so
but-
you're telling me who's left? There's
Yeah.
2 people left.
Gunther.
It's gonna be Gunther.
Of course it is. Because it's none of this is no imagination like at all.
No.
Zero. It's all the same shit. And what I love about it is
And you know why they did that? I'm gonna tell you. Not even watching. The only reason LA Knight won is because they didn't want Gunther to beat Jey Uso one more time.
you're probably right. Honestly, you are right. I think. But what I love about it is before last night, of course, the dumb fuck that runs the show, he's like, tonight's gonna be epic. Like he says this like every week now. It's like, no, it isn't. It's never epic, dude. It's shit.
It's actually far from epic
Yes.
anymore.
Anyways, enough about that.
It's a shame though. I do enjoy wrestling when it's good.
But it's not good.
I actually enjoy it, and I know a lot of people make fun of people for watching wrestling, but I enjoy it when it's good. I enjoy it.
Yes,
And right now, recently,
it's not good.
it's been predictable and boring.
Well, people say, "Well, just go watch AEW then." I'm like, well, I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to watch AEW.
I don't want to watch AEW at all because I've seen a little bit of AEW, and listen, if I'm not happy watching WWE,
Yeah.
I'm sure as hell not going to fill that time with AEW.
Right.
So sorry.
Yeah. So I just, this product just now, it's not good. Flat out, it's not good. Anyways,
Hasn't been for a while.
So let's move on to the week that was in the NFL.
Let's do this.
Starting out on Thanksgiving Day, we had a set of 3 games: Packers, Lions, Chiefs, Cowboys, Bengals, Ravens. We'll start off with the leadoff game here: Packers, Lions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Packers take it 31-24. They sweep the season series in the division, which I cannot believe that the Chicago Bears are the number 1 seed in the NFC. Do you believe
Yeah.
that shit? But hey, remind you, Ben Johnson ain't shit.
I know him. I know him.
Ben Johnson ain't shit.
He's not.
That's what I was told. He ain't shit.
When he went to Chicago, we were told
He ain't shit.
it's all Dan Campbell.
Yep.
It was all Dan Campbell.
Yep.
The offense, the defense, they weren't going to miss the OC. They weren't going to miss the DC.
That's what I was told.
I mean,
We said this. When he lost his coordinators, we said this. We're like, guys, this is going to be a transition. It's going to be. It absolutely no, we'll be fine. And then they had 4 weeks, 5 weeks where they were like, okay, this is kind of resembles what we saw last
They
year.
had a little run,
They did. And then
and I think even we backed off and said, hey, maybe we were wrong.
I don't think we were wrong.
I mean, at this point, I don't think we were wrong.
Right.
We definitely stated when they
Yeah.
went on that little bit of a run there that, hey, you know what? This
This might be it.
maybe
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
immune to losing their OC and their DC.
But then Frank Ragnow was going to make it all better when he came back for the 5 minutes. And then took his physical and was like, dude, your hamstring's fucked.
Which, can I ask this question? How are you a professional athlete that just retired this year,
Yeah.
and you don't know your hamstring is a grade 3 strain,
Which is basically off the bone.
before you go back to play football and
Yeah, right.
unretire?
Right.
You're telling me he had no idea?
I don't see how that's even possible.
Thank you.
I literally don't, because I've had 2 major hamstring injuries. Anytime you move, that shit hurts.
I don't understand how this dude was saying he was going to unretire
I-
and come back and play
don't
when
know.
he had a grade 3 strain, hamstring strain. How the fuck do you not know? You're a professional athlete.
Yeah.
It's not like you're fucking Jim Bob Billy Bo Joe sitting on the fucking couch at home and you hurt your
Is
hamstring.
that somebody you know?
No, but that's so it's a gluttony of people that I know.
Fair.
But it's not like you're him sitting on the couch at home and you hurt yourself, going out to fix your fucking 1980s fucking car in the barn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're a professional athlete that just retired this year.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm going to unretire and come back and play. And they're going to go, no, you're not, because you have a grade 3 hamstring strain.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
he's like, wait, what?
Huh? Yeah.
Come on,
Your hamstring's
man.
fucked, dude.
Come on, fam.
So
That's not a thing.
looking into this game, you give it. I give the Packers offensive line credit. Jordan Love had all day to throw,
All day.
And now
You know what the Lions? You know what it looked like the Lions needed? Another defensive lineman. Honestly,
yeah, weird.
wait. I'm sorry. Davenport was going to solve that when he came back.
Yeah.
That was my bad. My bad.
I mean, Goff didn't have a bad game.
Am I enjoying this too much?
Not for me.
Okay, good.
I mean, Goff he didn't have a horrible game by any means. I mean, 26, 256, 2 touchdowns. Didn't have a horrible game.
No. No, but they borderline shut down Gibbs.
They did. God, he's still good though, man.
He
is.
No, he is. Listen, he is. But again, they game planned to shut him down.
Yeah, and it worked.
And it worked.
It did.
It basically, visually, David Montgomery had a better game than Gibbs did.
Yeah, he did.
They keyed on Gibbs.
They did.
And anytime Montgomery was in the game,
Yeah.
they were just like playing a different game plan.
Right.
It wasn't automatically take away the running back. It was take away Gibbs when he's on the field, and then
No.
a different game plan when he was off the field.
Now that timeout, on the false start,
So
that was
so that's questionable. But here's the thing, and I did look into this a little bit. I saw some things on it.
yeah.
The ref can hear the timeout call before you visually see him doing this.
yeah.
That is. So again, if you're just looking at the visual of when you see him do this,
Right.
versus when the snap happens, then yes, it's egregious. You're like, come on, dude. But if he's yelling timeout, and then starts doing this
Yeah.
as he's running down towards him, that timeout call verbally could have happened before that snap.
No, I agree.
So again,
Yeah.
it's possible. The visual looks bad.
Oh, it
and
looks
I'll
like-
give Lions fans that one. The visual looks bad on that one.
Very bad.
But again, as an observer who technically doesn't have a side other than I like watching the Lions lose. So technically I have a side. But if I'm looking at this, and I feel like you could probably give me credit for this, I try to look at everything from an unbiased standpoint in professional football. I love it too much, and I don't really have a dog in a lot of fights. Even though I don't like the Lions, I want them to lose. I am a fan of the Patriots and the Browns. I still can take a step back and look at it unbiased.
Right.
As an unbiased look on that one, the visual looks awful, and I'd be upset if I was a Lions fan. But if you actually take the step back and think, okay, well, just because the visual was there doesn't mean he wasn't calling timeout right before that or
Yeah.
before that. Like, you're not being realistic. It absolutely could have happened that way, and that's what they say happened, right? Visually, you're still upset. I get it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. We were, obviously watching the game. I was kind of like, man, that looks really bad. But I tried explaining this to the people I was watching it with. I was like, I will guarantee you that he was screaming timeout before he did that.
Okay, so you and I haven't even talked about this, and we're on the same page on it. We haven't. You're saying the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
what I tried to tell them. I'm like, there's no way he wasn't screaming timeout.
Right.
And because it was loud in that place, especially, they're on the goal line, it's going to be loud as hell in that place. And we've been to that stadium.
Yes.
That fucker gets loud.
One of the loudest places I've ever heard.
Honestly, it really was. So, I mean, if he's got to run down for the official to hear the timeout, yeah, it does, again, does it look bad visually? 100% it does.
Yeah.
But if they say that's what happened, I guess I have to go with it because I have to because that's what they said. I don't.
Again, that's what they said.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to believe it.
Yeah.
But again, that was my thought before they even said it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then,
I mean, it was almost instantaneously looking at it, like the visual. Yeah, that looks fucking bad, dude. But here's the odds of what really happened.
right. And then obviously the touchdown catch that people say was a catch, wasn't a catch. I
kind of get both sides,
do
but
too. Just
but
watching it.
here's the thing, though. Like, I get the one side of Lions fans just automatically, like, no matter what, if you're a fan of a team, you're going to be pissed off. And
Well,
be
of
like,
course.
Oh, it wasn't a catch, man.
Yeah.
Again, take a step back. If that was a Lions receiver, Lions fans right now would be fighting.
Oh, hell yeah.
Saying that was definitely a fucking touchdown. So
Yeah.
take the unbiased version out, and you'll give me the unbiased version that you have. Tell me what your thoughts are on it.
Oh, 100%. If I was a Lions fan, I'd be pissed off about it.
Okay.
I'm not a Lions fan.
So unbiased.
Unbiased?
Looking at that, what do you say?
Looking at it unbiased, I don't necessarily think it was a catch. But I understand why they called it a catch. And obviously, being as they called it a catch on the field, it was going to be hard to overturn that.
Can't really overturn it with what you saw.
Yeah, because it wasn't indisputable. It wasn't.
And
Now-
here's where, again, I'm not saying it's indisputable.
Right. And I wasn't a huge fan of the officials' remarks after the game when asked about it.
Oh, I
He
didn't
said,
hear
"Oh,
that.
these guys are so good. That's I'm like, what does that even mean?
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, he said something to that nature. It was like, what does that mean?
I know the dispute in there was that it switched hands
Yeah.
or it moved.
Yes.
And in the past, they have made rulings that have said a ball moving and switching hands does not instantaneously say that you did not have control over it, because players do switch hands with the football
Right.
and adjust it as they're catching it or as they're running. So it's a matter of what you think that was. Was it part of the catch in the switching it over and kind of going over?
And I look at it as I don't think that's what he was doing.
And you could, you can.
But
The way I look at it is when I saw it, the ball hit his hands. His foot was on the ground.
yep.
He brought it in. It did move from one side to the other,
No.
and he followed through with the other foot, tapping in, and then went down to the ground and maintained the catch, maintained holding the football.
Right.
For me, it doesn't. I think a lot of times they make catching a football and what a catch is way too difficult. For me, looking at that's as easy as I want it to be. Did you have the football in your possession?
Right.
Did you have the football in your possession? Did you get both feet in?
Yeah.
And did you end the play with the ball in your hands? Right? Like, for me, that's as easy as a catch gets. You don't have to dumb it, or you don't have to make it more difficult than it has to be, right? And they
Well,
do that
yeah,
a lot.
you do.
They do that a lot. And
Yeah.
I know you and I both hate the fact that
Oh,
you don't know what a catch is in the NFL sometimes.
No. It's like goaltender interference in hockey. Nobody knows what the fuck it is.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, okay. All right. Man, anyways.
But it's one of those things where, for me, I wish every call would be this way, almost. And it's like, caught it, 2 feet in, maintained the catch, maintained possession as he went to the ground.
Yeah.
It's a catch, right? If they were to just say that for everything and take out any movement in between or anything like that, did you have possession of it in bounds, 2 feet in bounds, and maintain the football as you went down to the ground and through the rest of the play?
Yeah.
If that's the case, that's an easy way to define a catch, and that's what it was.
We can't do that, though. It's got to be too ambiguous.
I know.
got-
You've got to leave room
gotta-
for
yeah.
bullshit.
You do, which is crazy. But anyways.
But yeah, I get the other side of it. I understand where if you're a fan of the team they're playing against, which in this case was the Lions, they were playing against Green Bay, You're a fan of that team. You're going to be upset with that call. You're going to think it was bullshit. You're going to think the refs are, again, playing for Green Bay.
The NFL has a vendetta against you.
But if you look,
everybody.
right, but if you look at it realistically, if that was a Lions receiver that caught that, the Lions fans would instantly be saying that was a catch fall.
I was, like I said, looking at it from an outside point of view.
Right.
I was good whichever way they went with that. If they called it incomplete, cool. Call it a touchdown, cool. I get it. I can see both sides of it. I can, but it is what it is.
I did some trolling after that with it, but that's it was just trolling.
We move on to the second game of the Thanksgiving holiday and the Lions' next opponent.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done talking about the Lions losing.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, okay. All right, we are. That's fine.
If you want to keep going.
No, I just really enjoy that. It was putting me in a good mood, but we can move on.
Well, again, we'll talk about the Lions' opponent coming up here this week, or this
Dallas?
Thursday, I should say. Dallas.
Yeah, and we can talk about the Chiefs losing. I like that too.
Yes, Dallas
All right.
taking out the Chiefs 31-28. I guess where I go with this, like, are the Cowboys for real? Or are they real adjacent?
I'm hesitant to say they're real right now, man, but it looks like they're becoming good at the right time of the season.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that because I really don't like the Cowboys.
No.
And I don't like the Chiefs
Nope.
as well. So
that's why I like watching that game. I'm just like,
I don't
want either of you fuckers to win. Can we just end this in a tie?
Can the lights go out?
Like, I'd be okay with it.
Can the whole stadium just shut down? Like, is
I'd
there?
be fine with that.
Yeah, man. It was. I don't know, man. Dallas is getting hot at the right time.
They are,
and it's. I don't know, man. I'm hesitant to say it's for real though.
Like, I gotta say, like, I think this Thursday night game coming up against the Lions, if I'm betting on this, I'm hammering the over in it.
Absolutely. And you know what? We're gonna be wrong.
Of course, because that's how Thursday night games work.
It's gonna be like a 13-10 game.
Of course, that's how the Thursday night games work.
But yeah, like, and I'll be honest with you, if we're talking about the team we were just talking about before this, if I'm a Lions fan, I'm a little nervous. So tell me if I'm wrong. This is as close to a playoff game as it's going to get in the regular season right now.
Not quite yet.
Both these teams are desperate for a win. If either one of these teams lose right now, it all but cashes them out of the playoff. It all but cashes that check that you're not making it to the playoffs. Like, they have
with
to
that
win.
NFC West, with how that's kind of playing out right now. Yeah, I mean,
like, it's a desperate win for both.
It kind of is. I hate to say must win.
It's a
until it actually is a must
right.
win.
But I mean, this is as close as it gets without it being an actual must win.
I guess I could see that. Yeah.
So this is going to be a playoff atmosphere, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
Oh God, yeah. The place, Ford Field's gonna be rocking for sure. I think it should be a fun game to watch. And again, not being a fan of either of these teams, I'm kind of rooting for the referees in this one. I hope they call a million penalties.
What's with the Lions getting 3 straight home games in a row?
I don't know.
That was a weird one. I didn't realize this game coming up on Thursday was in Detroit.
Detroit versus everybody.
But that's 3 straight home games for them. You don't usually see that in the NFL.
You don't. Which is, yeah, you're right.
But the NFL does have a vendetta against them, so maybe
that's what I've been told. Yes, I've heard that. But I mean, you got to look at this because the rest of the Lions' schedule. Yikes! So they got the Cowboys Thursday at the Rams.
Ooh.
Versus Steelers.
Although they just lost to Carolina, so
they did, but it's not like they. I don't think they played horribly by any means.
Their defense definitely did not show up for that game.
No.
The offense looked fine.
It did. The
defense,
defense,
although Stafford threw a couple picks, which he hadn't thrown another. That was like the first in like 10 games.
Yeah, that was kind of reminiscent of like Lions, Matt Stafford a little bit.
A little bit.
So they have the Rams, then the Steelers. Which, okay. Like, we'll see where the Steelers are here coming up shortly.
Yeah.
Then at Minnesota, which I think they'll take care of business.
That's a dog shit.
They finish with at Chicago.
Oh. Whoever made this schedule fucking was seeing visions of the future,
I
man.
guess. So that's not exactly an easy, last last quarter of the schedule here.
No, and the Packers own the
They own the tiebreaker.
they own the tiebreaker with Detroit.
Yes, they do. So
Wow.
they're gonna have to do some work to get in the playoffs here. Like flat out, they're gonna. And a division that we kind of thought was maybe kind of gift wrapped to them a little bit. Not so much anymore. So
No.
and again, you're right. This game coming up against the Cowboys is going to be a significant one in determining the playoff route for either of these teams, for that matter. So you look at what the Cowboys have left. Obviously, they got the Lions on Thursday.
Yep.
And they have Minnesota at home. They have the Chargers at home. At Washington, at the Giants.
Oh, they have a cake schedule.
They do. So now you look at this game for the Lions. This is an even bigger game now. Because you look at that schedule that the Cowboys have.
Oh yeah.
And then they would hold a tiebreaker over you.
Yeah.
Yee. Okay. So you're right. This actually is arguably a playoff game, or as close as you can get to one.
I will say, it's been a long time since Lions have lost 2 in a row.
It has been. Yeah, you're right. So I mean, we'll see how it comes out. But I'm actually kind of looking forward to that game on Thursday night, even though generally the Thursday night games are absolute trash.
I'm looking forward to it too. I'll enjoy it more depending on if one team loses or not. But
Fair enough. But going
yeah.
back to the actual game, the Cowboys-Chiefs game.
Yep.
It was an entertaining game for me.
it really was.
Just again with not having a dog in the fight here because I despise both teams. So it was just like, yeah, this is fun. I dig it. Now you look at this from the Chiefs' point of view. Well, I think you definitely can kiss the division bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye. That might have been gone the week before. And we thought I really thought they were starting to get back on track.
It looked like it for a split
It
second.
did. And then this
It
happened.
was a brief moment.
Yeah. Now,
I think we even talked about it. Well, like
yeah.
on the Chiefs back to being good again. We're like, I don't know. Maybe it kind of looks like
Now,
it.
I think they'll sneak into the playoffs. I do.
I hope they fucking don't though.
Yeah, obviously. I hope they don't as well. But
I want nothing more than to see the reporting of Kelsey and Mahomes sitting at home for the playoffs, just going off to go golfing
Oh, God.
during the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want coverage of this.
that would honestly.
I want coverage of him of
Would
Kelsey.
you not be surprised to see it?
Oh no, I anticipate we will see that.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a big story. Kansas City not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
That'll be it'll be a bigger story than the fucking playoff games.
Sadly,
Because that's what ESPN does.
sadly, these idiots. It's
Dude, I fucking hate that network so bad.
it's so bad, and the thing that sucks is like most of the games that we watch are on that network.
I know.
So we don't really have a choice. It's like, okay. But anyways, rounding out the games on Thanksgiving Day, Bengals hammer the Ravens 32-14.
Yeah, buddy.
While I still don't think it was a great idea for Joe Burrow to come back, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, why not? I mean, the division they play in is trash. So they do have a shot to get in this thing, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true.
It's an outside shot, but
I think, so they're playing the Bills this week, and I think he's going to throw all over that fucking defense.
I don't disagree with you. Sneak peek to the picks.
Yeah.
I actually picked against Buffalo.
Yeah, I did too.
Did you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I get it. Like they have an outside shot, but I still wouldn't have done it.
Fair.
I still wouldn't have subjected him to anything this season.
To getting hit, yeah.
I would have said, "Listen, man, rehab completely.
Yeah.
Keep working out. You can practice with the team, but we're not going to put you in games right now." They're 4-8.
Now I think if one of these teams, whether it be the Ravens or Steelers, had like kind of run away with the division, I don't think there's a chance in hell he comes back. But they see it, they're like, okay, both these teams suck. We do have a shot to get in this somehow.
And I don't care what anybody says. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to put money on it right now. After the season ends, Lamar's having surgery on something.
I wouldn't doubt it. Not in the slightest. I wouldn't doubt it in the slightest. But
He doesn't look right, man.
he doesn't. But I mean, it's a good win for the Bengals. They actually look like the team that we thought they might be.
Yeah.
You know. As for the Ravens, dude, I got nothing.
Are we seeing the last year for Harbaugh and Tomlin?
We talked about this before the season started. Yeah, I think so. I think if
You think both teams move on?
I think they have to.
I would.
I think they should have moved on last year.
I would. And I'm not saying they won't be great coaches for another team.
Right.
You've talked about it more than I have. Coaches have a shelf life
They do.
on a specific team.
Yeah.
You can take your coaching style and go to another team, and then the shelf life starts over.
Right.
But you have a shelf life on one team.
It just doesn't make any sense for these guys to still be there.
There's very rarely a time where you can coach for a long, long period of time and still be as effective as you were at the beginning.
Because the message gets stale, and they don't want to listen to it anymore. And I know there's a ton of turnover in the NFL with players. I understand that.
And it gets stale for the coaches, too. You're in the same building. You're in the
Right.
same team. You're on the same...
But you know who's generally there for the long haul? Are the star players. And they have
Yeah.
to hear the same shit.
Exactly.
Over and over
Yep.
and over, you know? And those are the ones that need to produce. And they start tuning your message out.
Yep.
And start doing their own thing.
Especially if you've made some errors in recent memory.
Yeah.
Made some bad calls, some bad coaching decisions. The star players, the veterans, will tend to pick up on that and tend to be like,
And question your message.
like he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about anymore,
Yeah.
man. You know?
They will question the message.
Yep.
And then that, in turn, leaks through the entire locker room. When your stars are questioning the
Oh,
message,
yeah. Absolutely.
the rest of the team goes, maybe this dude's onto something.
Yep.
But anyways, moving on. Then we had the Black Friday game, Bears-Eagles.
Yeah.
Dude, the Eagles.
Another one, man.
Good God, the Eagles look like shit.
And honestly, the Bears look fucking good.
They do look good. Which I can't believe
They're-
I'm saying that, but they actually do look good. And this wasn't a game that they had to come back and win. They dominated this game.
Off the jump.
They dominated this fucking game.
And you know where they won the game?
In the trenches.
Yes, absolutely.
100% in the
That's
trenches.
100% what I was going to say.
Absolutely.
They ran the ball down Philly's throat.
Oh, yeah. Here,
With both their running backs. Both their running backs had over 120 yards
yeah.
and a touchdown. And it was just pure dominance in the trenches.
It really was. And here's the crazy thing about this is we talk about the Eagles not getting the ball to A.J. Brown. Dude, he had 10 catches for 132 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, so that wasn't the problem.
And we kind of talked about this.
Problem was
last
nobody
week.
else was available that game.
That's true. But we did kind of talk about this last week. Saquon, not exactly Saquon this year. He a little bit not that guy.
And I'll be honest with you, I think it's half him. I think the other half is the offensive line.
That and I just look at Jalen Hurts, and this is why I've always been hesitant to put him in my top 5 quarterbacks or elite
Right.
whatever. It's because the games like dude, there's games you look like shit. There's games you look like you should be a backup quarterback in the CFL. And then there's games you look like the Super Bowl. There's games you look like that. Like you are an elite quarterback.
Yep. You're that guy.
And now I don't know if it's injury. I have no idea what it is with this guy. But he's not consistent. This is why he'll never be an elite quarterback. I don't care if he gets another Super Bowl this year. I don't give a shit. You're not an elite quarterback. Flat out. I don't necessarily think they're going to win another one with him, but it's just there's something not right with this team.
And I was going to say
you can't pinpoint what it is.
No, and I think you're right. I think it's with the team because if you were to look at this, right, we're talking about Jalen Hurts, right?
Yeah.
He targeted A.J. Brown 12 times
Yeah.
for 10 catches, right?
Yep.
132 yards, 2 TDs. Okay, the only 2 TDs he threw for, that's what he had. So if you look at the rest of his stats,
Yeah.
he threw another 22 passes, only had 9, had less completions to the rest of the team on 22 passes than he had to A.J. Brown on 12.
Yeah.
And a pick came in there, right? And only 100, actually it was 98 yards to the rest of the team on the rest of those 9 passes.
Yep.
So that connection was great. His connection with everybody else,
Not great.
and that's an understatement.
Yes.
It's not very good.
And now, like we talked about with the Lions, they had a offensive coordinator change again.
Right.
Now you saw the year after they won their first year, they had an offensive coordinator change, and they were bad.
Yep.
They were, and now
They replaced both of their coordinators. that
Right.
year, but they were bad on both sides of football too.
this almost kind of mirrors that season a little bit.
A little bit.
Because you get off to a great start, and then you start seeing the slow decline,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me, because that, to me, that falls on the head coach.
Yeah.
Like, is it the guys you're hiring, or is it the culture you have? Like, what is the major malfunction here? I don't get it.
Well, I think we'll agree Sirianni is a fucking weird dude.
Oh yeah, I mean that presser just was like, okay.
Well, even the pressers he's had since then, man.
Yeah.
He's a weird dude.
He's a weird dude.
But yeah, I think some of it's leadership from the top.
Yeah.
I think some of it is also attitudes on a team that has succeeded at the highest level. And some of that is again with the AJ Brown drama, man. And then you have players on a team like that, you have veterans, you have guys that have won it all.
Yeah.
They've succeeded at the highest level. And you have a new OC come in, and these guys are like, man, we fucking know what we're doing. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, we've won it. We know what we're doing. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And again, I think some of it's resistance to change, and then it comes down to head coach, because he needs to put a stop to that shit. But I to me, that's what a lot of this is. A lot of times, it's what you weren't here last year. We won the Super Bowl, right? So just we got this, but it's hurting the team.
It is, but I think if you're coming in as a new OC or defensive coordinator, whatever, and you had that side of the ball was successful the previous year, I think you should somewhat take your lead from said group.
Agreed.
You should say, no, we're changing this. We're going to do this shit my way. No, like to me, that's a bad coach.
Yeah, you shouldn't change everything.
No.
Installing some of your own stuff, fine.
You want to tweak some stuff and just go with the offensive, hierarchy, I guess.
Right.
Your quarterbacks, your receivers, running backs, etc. And say, okay, I don't want to overhaul anything. I would like to tweak a few things, and I want to get your guys' input on this.
You want to know the problem with that? And here's the problem with that, and it's that way in business life in general.
Yeah.
If you take over a job that somebody else had,
Yeah.
it succeeded under them, they moved on. Do you make a name for yourself by only continuing to do what they do? And even if it's successful, you won't be credited with it because you're just continuing on. Oh, he's just running the same offense that was installed there before. It's not really him, right?
Right.
If you see that in the business world too.
Oh,
Nobody's going to step into a role that was successful.
Yeah, you see.
When somebody moves on and just say, I'm going to continue the status quo. They want to make a name for themselves.
No, I get
right?
it.
Especially in the NFL.
Yep.
Right? You want to make a name for yourself so you can eventually get a head coaching job. You can get recognized. You're going to go in and try and do it your way because you think you're smart. At that point in time, you're at the level where you think you're smart. You're brilliant. You know it. You're going to do great. And you end up fucking it up. So they go in thinking, I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to make it mine. I'm going to take ownership of it, and it's going to be successful even under that way. But I can take ownership of it, and you'll point out that I am successful because I did it my way instead of just continuing on. And here's the thing that they don't get is that's great if you do succeed, but when you fail, you look even worse.
See, you can't start to change it immediately. Like over time, fine.
Right, but that's where their error is, and I
Right.
agree with you.
They
You
try to
can't.
change shit immediately.
That's their error. They come in immediately and try and change it to their own to look successful and to get the recognition, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
And when it doesn't work, you flame out even harder.
Right. This is kind of like, like Barry Switzer taking over the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Like, it worked. And the year he took over, it worked.
Yep.
Taking over for Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. But then he tried to make it his. And it didn't work.
And it didn't.
You know, he wanted to make it his. He was, you won with Jimmy's players. You won with Jimmy's players, which you did. But of
You
course,
did.
he wanted to make it his. And look
Right.
what happened.
And look what happened. Failed miserably.
Yeah. So instead
So
of just,
he did the right thing at first.
yeah,
He kind of kept status quo. They won the Super Bowl. But then he didn't want to hear how he was successful with somebody else's
right.
program or somebody else's playbook or somebody else's team. You know what I mean? He didn't want to hear that.
And then you got in a fight with your star quarterback. Sweet.
So that's where it goes. Is they want to be recognized for their own work, not for continuing somebody else's.
Yep.
And that's their downfall. It's their ego.
Well, you know who doesn't have any ego?
The Joe Wright Group.
That's right. Whether you're buying or selling your home, now's the time to take advantage of having the expertise of 3 real estate agents for the price of 1 on your side. Make the right move with the right group, the Joe Wright Group. Give Craig Joe Wright, Mike Bush, and Shane Wilson a call today at 248-535-4750 to fulfill all of your real estate needs.
Happy Chinooka. I have no idea what Chinooka is, but happy Chinooka because they said so.
I'm glad you played that because on Thanksgiving, we showed that video to Lady Friend's mom, who is Jewish.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God. She laughed. She's like, what is this? She started laughing. She thought it was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yes. We started talking about it.
It is one of the funniest.
Oh,
it's
it's
one of the
great.
funniest cameo videos.
Like we were
I've
talking
ever
about
seen.
it, and I'm like, just show your mom it.
Yeah,
laugh.
just show
And
it.
Yeah, she loved it. She thought it was really funny.
Happy Chinooka.
Happy Chinooka. I have no idea what Chinooka is.
But happy Chinooka because they said so.
Right. So we get to the Sunday slate. Bills Steelers. Bills take it 26-7. I was worried about this game at first, especially the first half. And then seeing Cam Hayward and Josh Allen just jawing back, it reminded me of like when like Favre and like Reggie or like Favre and basically anybody or Warren Sapp would go back and forth. But what bothers me, he's like, oh, it kind of ignited me, got me going. I'm like, why the fuck weren't you ready to begin with? You know, that kind of bothers me. It's like, well, you needed that to get going, really? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Especially, when you're kind of fighting for your playoff lives here, But whatever, they got the W, which was cool. And they basically ran the same play the entire second half, which was awesome. It's just here, James Cook, run, go, do your thing. You realize he's only like 50 yards behind. What's his face in Indianapolis?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw that today. I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
They've been featuring him a little more in recent weeks. And,
They have to because they can't throw the fucking ball.
well, and like you said, this game they ran the same play over and over.
They
and over
did.
again.
It was crazy, dude. They couldn't stop it.
No.
They were getting like 6-7 yards every time they ran it.
I actually hit a pretty nice bet this weekend.
Yeah.
I picked the leading rusher in like I think it was 5 or 6 games.
Okay.
And that was my parlay is most rushing yards in this game by, and then it was 5 or 6. I think it was 6.
Yeah.
And he was one of them I put in there because I didn't see any way he didn't lead that game in rushing.
I mean,
There was no way he was not going to lead that game in rushing, and it was plus money. I was like, how is this even fucking possible?
Nice. And then you look at the Steelers side of the ball, and you're like, dude, he got to retire. He's done. He's washed. It's over.
Yeah.
Just hang him up, man. It's done.
Yeah.
That's it. And then, like we just talked about a little while ago, Mike Tomlin, he got to go too.
Yeah, I think
like when those fans are booing during Hangman, when they play that song, and they were booing it like that's a fucking problem.
well, and after the game, you're hearing chants in Pittsburgh in the stadium of "Fire Tomlin." Mm-hmm. So I think it's coming close to what you and I had said. It's run its course.
I think it's
And-
far past run its course.
For us, it is.
Yeah.
I think for them, I think it's now at the point where it's finally at the end for them. It has run its course to them, and they are seeing that they need to move on.
Yep.
Whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know. I think it's close.
It needs to be because this franchise isn't going to move forward as long as he's there.
Right.
It's not going to move forward.
No.
Like flat out. So
No, he's the equivalent of spinning your tires at a drag race.
Kind of is. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like just a lot of show,
And then
and then you're basically right in where you left off.
Yep.
You hit the gas real hard. You spun your
Doesn't
tires.
go anywhere.
And you didn't go anywhere.
Right.
There's just a stain on the concrete where you're fucking spinning your tires.
Right. But I'll take, big win for the Bills. I'll take it. And then they got a big one this week against Cincinnati. So hopefully that plays out well. I'm holding my breath for it, but we'll see. These next few games, Niners hammered the Browns 26-8.
Yep.
I mean, obviously the main thing out of this game was Shedeur. Like, okay. He played. Great. Next.
You want to hear a stat that I heard that I couldn't believe?
I do.
I believe it was the last 2 weeks? That's how long Shadeur's played. He's played 2 weeks now?
Yes.
He actually has been a better quarterback, stat-wise, than Lamar Jackson.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he must be better than him.
No, but that just shows you how bad Lamar's been and how there has to be there has to be an injury there.
But Shedeur truthers will have you believe that he's better than Lamar.
Yeah, and all it is race baiting bullshit, and I'm tired of it.
Oh, yeah.
I really am tired of it.
What did this
I want nothing more than for Shedeur to actually prove people wrong and be really fucking good because he plays for the Browns, and I'm down for that.
Right.
Like, fuck yeah. They deserve well, actually, they don't deserve it. They actually deserve the shit they have.
Until the Browns sign Kyler Murray.
Right, until they fuck it up again, right? But again, if he's good...
Yeah, it helps you. You're happy about that.
I'd be happy about it.
Right.
I wouldn't hate it.
Right.
I'd be joyous. I like the underdog. I like being able to look at people and say they were fucking wrong. I would love if he panned out and was the best quarterback on the Browns since Baker Mayfield, who they should have kept. Beating that one to death. I could laugh at everybody and be like, ha, yeah, he's actually really fucking good. You didn't like him. You didn't think he was going to be good. He's on the Browns. But again, you can't help but dislike him because of all the shit and the antics he does and the people that are backing him right now who are just race baiting everything.
Well,
can you just let it play out and let him show whether he can play or not? At this point in time, he's not proving he can play, really. So
right.
What's all this? You don't like a successful black man, or you don't like him because he's a loud black man. That has fucking... I can't speak for everybody. I think I can speak for both of us sitting in this fucking room right now. That has nothing to fucking do with it with us.
No.
Not a goddamn thing.
I don't care what color he is. If he's a good quarterback, he's good. If he's
bad,
he's bad.
I don't care if he's white, Asian, black. I don't care if he's loud and arrogant or not. It's proven that myself, you, Frank, every one of us will be a fan of an arrogant person at a time, or a guy who has an ego, or is considered a bad personality in sports. We've all done it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's Baker was considered a fucking egotistical maniac.
You know my thoughts on Baker,
right?
I hated him.
Again, I love Baker.
Yeah.
So it's not about that. It's not about the skin color. It's not about the arrogance. It's not about the. It's about all the bullshit and not enough put up or shut up. You know what I mean?
Well,
but fucking play football and prove you can play. Other than that, I don't fucking care.
When you got dumb fucks like Kendrick Perkins saying he's the most powerful man in America since Obama. Really?
Dude,
really?
Bro, I heard that and
I was like,
are you?
You should be taken off the air immediately for saying some stupid shit like that. This is the fucking problem now, especially with ESPN, like we talk about. ESPN. Fox, Fox Sports, whatever, is you let these fucking idiots on air to say stupid fucking shit like that.
Ryan Clark does it all the time.
Oh, dude.
ESPN is notorious for their people just race baiting
100%.
constantly.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired of it. Everyone wants, and again, we get this in politics, we get it in sports. Like, I'm tired of being everywhere. Stop with the race bullshit.
Yep.
The majority of white people in the world don't hate black people or Asian people or anybody else. The majority of black people in the world don't hate white people. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting the turned up version of the worst of society from media and everything. Fuck you on that. Fuck you on that. Most of us get along and don't give a shit.
Yep. Like I said, you got these guys like Coward and these fucking idiots. They just, again, and we've talked about this for years with these idiots like Skilp and Stephen A. and these fucking clowns. They literally just get paid way too fucking much money just to say stupid shit.
To spew venom and bullshit.
To say incredibly stupid shit. Just to see what sticks. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, and this is why your network is absolute dog shit now, and people don't watch it.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you this. I might have told you already. I refuse to buy ESPN, the ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
One, I'm not paying $30 to try to get wrestling events because right now I fucking can't stand it. But also, I watch enough sports as it is on regular TV and everything, and I have ESPN channels on my TV now that YouTube TV was done being fucking morons. But it's I refuse to pay for that network. Anything else, I refuse to pay extra for that network because I can't stand the bullshit that comes out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't.
No, that's completely fair. I can completely understand that. You're just paying money to Disney, though.
I get it. I give Disney enough of my money.
I know you do.
I'm not supporting the ESPN app. I'll support the Disney app.
Yeah.
No, my daughter loves it. I actually watch a lot of shit on it.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll put my money towards that company in the areas where I feel they deserve it. Mm-hmm. For that fucking product, no. Fuck you. Absolutely not.
Moving on from that, Jaguars Titans. Jags winning 25-3. Not much that came out of this game. Jaguars did what they should have done to a bad team.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on. Texans and Colts. Now this one, interesting game. Texans take it 2016. Are we looking at the Colts kind of coming back down to earth a little bit?
They're collapsing.
Badly.
They're collapsing.
Like Daniel Jones.
I'd really like to
kind of water finding that level a little bit.
I'd really like to see them turn it around here again.
Yeah.
They are collapsing right in front of our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. It doesn't look good for them.
It does not. Again, like you say, Daniel Jones kind of finding that the water finds that level type.
Could be. It could be.
Yeah.
He's definitely starting to get me to not want to call him Indiana Jones anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna continue doing it.
And I mean, it's a good win for the Texans. Though.
Have you heard though? That's picking up on.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not saying it's picking up because of me, but other people are saying it now in media.
Okay. Good win for the Texans though. That defense is legit. That's a good defense.
Yeah.
Texans. So
yeah. Well, that's for the longest time now. That's all they've had to go on for them.
Yeah.
But that front we talked about last week. That front four, dude, they don't have to blitz.
They get after it.
That front they do not have to blitz. They just scheme it up and do some stunts, and that front four gets after it.
Yeah, they do.
And they don't just get after it with the quarterback. They can stop the run too. So it's not like they're just all out running for the quarterback and the running back passes them up. You know what I mean? They're all out and they stop the run and the pass. It's like they're fucking good, man.
They are good. I agree with that 100%. Moving on, Dolphins Saints. Not much out of this game. Dolphins keep their slim playoff hopes alive, I guess. Other than that, they do look like a competent football team right now. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they played the Saints. Okay.
Yeah, they're
but the last few weeks they've looked like a competent football team, especially offensively.
The Saints are back to the Aints.
Yes, 100% they are.
So, yeah, I wouldn't chalk too much up on that win, but yeah, they at least don't look
incompetent.
like they don't belong in the NFL.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Falcons Jets, could not care less about that game.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on from that
Moving
one.
on.
Bucks Cardinals. God, the Cardinals are an absolute disaster. But the Bucks, win the game they needed. Cool. Jacoby Brisket. I mean, you want to talk about a fantasy stud? Jacoby Brisket is a fantasy stud. Like, flat out. Not a great quarterback by any means. He's a great fantasy quarterback.
He's a great fantasy quarterback, and I actually picked him up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I have Drake May as a starting quarterback in one of my leagues.
Oh, nice.
But I picked him up. Actually, I have Drake May as a starting quarterback in 3 of my 4 leagues.
Solid.
I waited.
That's way too many leagues.
I waited to draft him in the work league.
Yeah.
I didn't draft my starting quarterback until the second to last round, and I drafted Drake May. And he's made me look like a fucking genius.
Well,
for
of course, yes.
But Jacoby Brisket, being that I have Drake May, there's a week 14 bye, right?
There you go.
I don't have a starting quarterback. So a couple weeks ago, I picked up Jacoby Brisket. I haven't played him yet because Drake May's been so good. Now, a couple of those games I should have because Brisket outplayed him. But
Yeah, 'cause
again,
he's
I'm
throwing
not
the ball 50 times a game.
right. You're right. He's literally
Yeah.
throwing the ball 40 to 50 times a
Yeah.
game. But and the matchup this week for him isn't that good either. But when you look at it, if he's going to throw the ball 40 and 50 times a game, fuck it. It's still a good matchup because he's throwing the ball so goddamn much.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm going to be playing him this week. But I couldn't believe he was still out there in all honesty because he has been playing so well. In the other 3 leagues I'm in, he's been scooped up.
Right. Rams Panthers, very exciting game. Bad weather, but exciting game nonetheless.
Yeah.
I don't want to necessarily say this is a bad loss for the Rams because the Panthers are decent. They're not a horrible team, but now by any means, 7-6.
It's making my outside playoff team
it is.
look kind of smart.
It really is. I mean, I'm not sure what to chalk this up to other than the Rams defense really didn't show up. Those cross country games are rough every once in a while. They just are.
Yep.
I still think the Rams are arguably the class of the NFC. It happens, but good game nonetheless.
To me, the best 2 teams in the league are the Rams in the NFC and the Patriots in the AFC. Those are the 2 best teams in the league right
It's
now.
hard to disagree with that.
And they have the 2 MVP candidates on their teams.
Yes, they do. So yeah, good win for the Panthers. Keeps their playoff hopes very alive. So good for them. And the Rams again, just in that division though, in the NFC West, man. It's besides the Cardinals, that division is going to be a beast.
By the way, just to throw this in there, I'm not the only smart one. My sleeper playoff team was Panthers. Remember what yours was?
I do not remember.
The Bears.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
See, we're not stupid.
Not always.
Not always. We get them right every once in a while.
We both had the Ravens winning the AFC though.
I think I have the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we do. We have them winning the AFC Championship, going to the Super Bowl.
I have the Eagles in the Super Bowl too. I think.
You have the Eagles winning the
Of course
Super
I
Bowl.
do.
I have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, good lord.
So again, we're smart on some things, not so smart on others.
All right, fair enough.
But we'll tell you about both our successes and our failures.
At least we'll do that.
We're honest.
Moving on to the Seahawks Vikings game. I mean, there wasn't much to this game except whomever Minnesota's quarterback was. I don't even know what the guy's name is. Just should not be anywhere near an NFL field at all.
Brosmer?
Brosmer. Like, bro, you need to go somewhere else.
Bro needs to go home.
Like,
Homesmer.
again, just like I said about, I forget which quarterback it was, but you should be a backup in the CFL, like flat out.
Yeah.
You should be nowhere near an NFL field.
I should know this. Who was the starting quarterback when J.J. McCarthy was out earlier in the year?
That is a good question.
Right? Dude, okay, so I'm not the only one.
No, who was it?
On the way over, I don't know. On the way over here, I was trying to think of who it was. And for the life of me, could not fucking put my finger on who the fuck was the starting quarterback.
Oh, was it redhead guy?
Oh. Redhead guy.
Yeah. You said Christ, it's gonna bug the shit out
Redhead
of me.
guy. Who?
He played for the Bengals.
God damn.
Dude, come on. Come on, Mr. Football. You should know this.
Browning? No.
No.
Because he played for.
Oh, wait. No, that was the Bengals. Yeah. Oh, my God. What the hell is that dude's name? This is going to bug the shit out of me now. Because.
God damn. Who the fuck was that? Are you looking it up?
I'm looking it up right now. This is terrible. This is really bad.
So this is really bad that you and I, neither one of us can think of this right now.
I think I can picture who it is. I can't remember the dude's name. Oh, Jesus.
This makes for good airtime.
It was Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. There you go.
So not redhead.
Well,
Kind of.
kind
maybe.
of.
I should have known that. It's my favorite quarterback.
You should have known.
I know.
You fucking hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
Carson Wentz? I hate that guy.
I do hate that guy. But yeah, so it was Carson Wentz. So
Yes.
yeah,
Wonder why he's not there anymore.
he's hurt.
He hit. Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
he's on IR. Yes, so that does make.
So
sense.
that's why they have Max Brosmer. as their starting quarterback, or as their quarterback when McCarthy's out, because that was just fucking brutal, man.
Yep. And like I said, good on the Seahawks. They did exactly
an
what
easy
they're
win.
supposed to do. Yeah, they got an easy
Take it.
win. I mean, the offense didn't look great by any means,
No.
which is starting to become kind of a problem a little bit if you think about it.
You know what's funny is we're seeing that with a lot of these teams right now.
Yeah.
Is their offenses were firing on all cylinders, and then now you're looking at it, you're like, man, it's
It's almost like
not really.
It's almost like defensive coordinators have like a ton of tape on these teams now and
Yeah.
their tendencies, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, this is what they'd like to do, so
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well, it's-
scheme against it.
It's funny, like Sam Darnold didn't even have to. He didn't throw it much.
No,
And-
he
and-
didn't.
And whatever he did throw, it was. I mean, his completion percentage was for shit.
Right.
This was kind of a boring game.
It really
honestly.
was. Yeah.
Although you did get to, if you watch this game at all, you did get to witness the worst interception, the worst thrown interception I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've seen some really fucking bad ones. Brosmer threw one of the worst passes that I've ever seen intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible.
It was not good. No. Neither was that game. So we move on to
Yeah.
another game that was not very good. Chargers-Raiders. 31-14 for the Chargers. The Raiders. This is why I wish professional sports in the States had relegation. Because the Las Vegas Raiders should absolutely be relegated to like the UFL or Canada or where. I don't care. Just a league that is
I
not the
don't-
National Football League.
I don't care.
I don't care. Like a league that is not the National Football League, the Raiders should be 100% relegated to.
So I think we talked about this before, and if we haven't, I'm going to talk about it right now. That's what I think the USFL should be.
Relegation?
Yeah.
Relegation league.
Yep. So, like, if you had it's only, what are they now? 6 teams?
Yeah, the UFL?
The UFL. Yeah, the UFL.
Yeah, 6 or 8, something like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Michigan Panthers.
No, they're gone.
Oh, they're gone?
Yes.
Oh. Well, all right. So, in that case, again, just incorporate those teams somehow and make it to where, yes, 2 teams from the NFL right now would have to get relegated, and you'd have to split up the talent in some way, somehow. But yeah, they should make that a relegation league, and that is the minor leagues of the NFL, and not minor leagues per se, as in you can call players up from there,
Right.
But minor leagues, as in, like you said, relegation. Like, listen, you were the worst team in the league this year.
I love it.
Sorry, you're playing in the UFL, and the winner of the UFL is now in the NFL this year.
I love it.
Right? And again, at that point in time, it'd be all NFL teams. You'd have to incorporate it somehow, and it would just be different league names, but all the talent mixed throughout. That would be a perfect thing.
Honestly, relegate them to NFL Europe. I don't care.
And,
Done.
NFL Europe doesn't exist anymore, does it?
That's my point.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Relegate them to NFL Europe.
Missed the joke there.
Yes, you did. And then the Sunday night game, Broncos Commanders. This game sucked. Like, flat out, it sucked. I thought.
Actually, it was interesting for me.
I see. I just didn't find it all that intriguing. I really didn't.
I didn't really care who won.
yeah.
It pissed me off that they shut down R.J. Harvey until the very last touchdown to send it in overtime.
I know it pissed me off too.
What?
That
Yeah. No, you had no feelings about it whatsoever.
0.
But I was playing against him in my work league.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was playing against Sean.
Should have sent him a mustard packet.
And and a gnome.
Oh, by the way, did you slip on that banana peel?
No.
Okay, good.
He brought it in, and he didn't realize I was going to be there when he brought it in.
Yeah.
And he looked down the hallway with it, and I looked down, and he was like, "Oh,
Damn it.
So he put it there anyway.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
no, so it was Sean's team, and I really needed to beat him. He was in first. I'm in second. Not anymore because I lost to him, and the third place team now overtook me into second because of R.J. Harvey's 2 fucking touchdowns that he was held off the scoreboard until like fucking 30 seconds left in the entire game, and he scored that one and the overtime one. fuck you, Washington's defense.
Man.
And Sean Payton, you motherfuckers.
I'm pissed off for you.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
But it was an interesting game to me.
Right. And then the Monday nighter to cap it off, Patriots dismantle the Giants 33-15.
The score
So-
doesn't even show how bad this game was, though.
No, it was a bad game, but there's two things for me that came out of this game. One, Jackson Dart, dude, get out of bounds, idiot.
Dude,
Jesus, get out of bounds.
That hit he took?
But again, you're in bounds, dude.
It was a legal hit.
It was a legal hit. Now, if that's Mahomes, jail.
Oh.
Jail for that guy.
Yep.
100% jail.
Oh, he'd be banned from the league.
And then, like, Young Hoku. That is... dude, I saw that, and I'm like, I feel like I've done that with one of my, like, wedges on the golf course. Like, seriously. Like,
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he's like, I just...
He claimed
Yeah.
he was pulling up because the ball
ball was
moved.
sliding out, yeah.
Now, granted, I will say the ball did slide.
It did.
on the holder.
Right, but you still got to kick it, man.
You still have to follow through with it,
Yeah.
dude. Like even if it's gonna go somewhere else, you gotta kick it.
Yeah. But
And it didn't look like he pulled up.
No, it did not.
It looked like he literally kicked the ground.
Yeah, it looked like, again, looked like one of my wedges. Went a little bit too low, and you hit like a foot behind the ball. Whoops.
Has there been a kicker? And I know we love talking about kickers on the show.
Oh, kickers are the best.
For the brand.
For the brand.
Has there ever been a for the brand player, a field goal kicker, in the NFL that has had such a short but bright burst? Young Ho, which I like to call
Martin
him.
Gramatica.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Until he blew his knee out fucking celebrating
No,
a kick,
yeah.
like an asshole.
Like yeah, you're right. He blew out his knee. But I was going to say, yeah, Young Ho was one of the hottest and best kickers in the league for like 2 years.
Yep.
And now he's kicking the ground.
Yeah. You got the yips.
Like, holy
I think
shit,
he's got the yips,
dude.
man.
Like, his rise and downfall has been so drastic.
Yeah. I agree
Now
with
we've
you.
seen drastic downfalls of kickers who were successful over the years, right?
Like Ray Finkel.
Is it Finkel or Einhorn? Einhorn or Finkel? I don't know.
Einhorn is a man. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Einhorn's a man. Oh, Einhorn's a man.
Oh my god. Anyways, yes.
Is that your gun digging into my head? So we've seen Justin Tucker, right? It wasn't just the sexual assault charges, right? It was that dude
He was starting to have the yips.
fell off the planet.
Now, was it the allegations before they came out? Because he had to have known about these before it came out publicly.
Right. Did that get into his head? Did it? Right. I mean, it could.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I think there's been drastic downfalls of kickers. We've seen it. Like when a kicker falls off, man, they fucking fall off.
They do. Big time.
But man, Young Koo, it was a skyrocket to having his name popular.
Yeah.
Like he was one of the better kickers in the
And
league, if not
then-
one of the best. And then just right down to planet Earth, man.
No good. No bueno.
No.
All right. So that was the week that was in the NFL.
Yep. And on that note, if you want to go watch Thursday's game, which we're going to be talking about pretty soon, the Lions and the Cowboys, if you want to go out to watch it, look no further than Tap and Barrel Grill in Shelby Township. They're one of the newest sports bars in Metro Detroit. They have an upscale sports bar, which features over 40 craft beers on tap,
They got Yingling yet?
handcrafted cocktails. I do not know. I would have to look into
Yeah,
that.
check that out.
Yeah. Delicious scratch-made food menu and an amazing patio, which you can't use right now, but wait for the summer. It's amazing. The comfortable feel, attentive staff, and fine dining food options make it a must-visit spot for sports fans and foodies alike. Whether you're wanting to watch the big game, which is the Thursday game this week with the Lions and the Cowboys, or you're just looking for a great meal, Tap and Barrel Grill has you covered. Visit them at 50055 Van Dyke Avenue in Shelby Township, or go to tapandbarrelgrill.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir. Are we getting into the picks?
Let's do it.
All right. I just got a fucking Charlie horse sitting here. Man,
I don't want to do it, but
Yeah.
do it. I had a
This
bad
segment
week.
is brought to you by the Joe Wright Group.
It's time!
Okay, before we get into this week's picks, let's take a look at last week's. If we're looking at it, Eric or Alicia, not sure which, went 6-3 in college picks. They were the winners of the. I'll just put them both together at this point. They were the winners of the college picks this week.
It's definitely Alicia.
And second, Allison, 5-4. In third, myself, you, and Frank, all at 4 and 5.
Yeah, bad week.
The winner of the NFL picks, myself at 6-3.
Nice.
Second place again, Allison at 5-4.
Nice.
And then after that would be you and Alicia and Eric at 4 and 5. I'll just say the Andersons.
Yeah, there you go.
And Frank at 3 and 6.
Yikes.
So Alicia just said we put Eric to sleep. It doesn't take much for that, Alicia.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's us. That kind of hurts that you're blaming us for that. I mean, you're the one sitting in the room with him. If anybody was boring, it was probably you. If you're looking at the overall for the week, he's sawing logs. She says. If you're looking at the overall for the week, the Andersons, myself, and Allison were 10-8 on the week. Chris, you were 8-10, and Frank was 7-11.
Yeah.
If we're looking at overall, I'm just going to give the percentages out here.
Yeah.
The leader in the clubhouse right now is the Andersons at 53.03%. Second place is the Chat GPT-less Allison at 51.94.
Look at you.
51.84%.
Good job, lady friend.
Third is myself, who I will just say I'm Chat GPT-less as well, at 51.47.
Yeah.
Right behind Allison. Frank is in fourth at 49.54. And Chris, you are still in the rear.
Yep.
You are the caboose. You are the ass at 47.67%.
Well, I'm glad I've won this thing 2 years in a row. So.
Yeah, because it's not looking good for you this
It's
year.
not
But
looking good for me this year.
stranger things have happened.
That is true. Games are dwindling down, though. It's going to be tougher to make.
It's going to be tougher to make a comeback, but I have faith that I can let you make up a lead, let you make up the lead though, because I can fail miserably in these weeks. We've seen it before.
That's true.
I can have really bad, miserable weeks.
You've choked a few times.
I have, absolutely.
All right, so it's conference championship week, so there's not a ton of college games to pick. So we got 5, I believe, this week. First up, we got North Texas laying 2.5, taking on Tulane. You guys all took North Texas. I took Tulane.
Let me talk to you.
After that, we got the Mormons taking on Texas Tech. Texas Tech laying 12.5. Myself, Joe, and Allison took the Mormons. Eric and Frank took Texas Tech.
Never go for a retard.
After that, we got Georgia laying 2.5, taking on Alabama. Joe, you and I took Georgia. The rest of them took Alabama.
You can't let that shit happen. You can't.
After that, we got Indiana taking on Ohio State. Ohio State laying 4.5. We all took Ohio State. And, Joe, this was your lock.
Quebec, go ahead.
Which I did not pick a lock. I will do that shortly. The last college game on the slate, it's Duke taking on Virginia. Virginia's laying 3.5. We got Virginia straight across the board.
This guy here is dead.
Cross him off then.
Moving on to the NFL slate, we have Dallas taking on Detroit. Detroit's laying 3. You guys all took Dallas. I took Detroit.
It's like watching a bunch of retards trying to fuck a doorknob.
Next up, we got Cincinnati taking on Buffalo. Buffalo's laying 5.5. Joe, myself, and Eric took Cincinnati. Frank and Allison took Buffalo, and this is my lock of the week.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. The
Thank you.
Bills make me wanna kick your heels up and throw your hands
know
up
Elisa's
and
very
throw
excited.
your
Yeah.
head back and come on now. The Bills are making it happen now.
Nice.
That's the only reason why I played the second part of that.
Very good. Very
I know
good.
she would enjoy it. And if she's having to listen to Eric snore right now, I
that's
figured
good.
she could use
That's
something.
that is a good point. Next up, we got Pittsburgh taking on Baltimore. Baltimore's laying 6. Joe, Frank, and Allison took Pittsburgh. Alicia, or the Andersons, and myself took Baltimore.
You're a loser.
Probably. Next up,
Wait,
we
did
got,
you say Cincinnati's your lock?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Next
Makes
up, we
me
got
feel better about my Cincinnati pick then.
Next up, we got Indianapolis laying 1.5, taking on Jacksonville. Joe, Eric, and Allison took Indianapolis. Frank and myself took Jacksonville. Looks like Frank's back on the Jacksonville bandwagon, so good for you, buddy.
You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off.
I guess the real again.
Real adjacent.
Real adjacent. After that, we got the Bears taking on the Packers. Green Bay is laying 6.5. Everybody took Chicago except me. I took Green Bay.
You got a little wiener and some tiny nuts.
After that, we got Houston taking on Kansas City. Kansas City is laying 3.5. Joe and Frank took Kansas City. Myself, Eric, and Lady Friend took Houston.
It was in international waters, so they couldn't prosecute him, but I saw it.
In the final game on the NFL slate, we got Philadelphia laying 2.5, taking on the LA Chargers. Myself and Lady Friend took the Chargers. Joe, Eric, and Frank took the Eagles.
If we take a fucking tight end, I quit.
And those are this week's picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you got? Anything else? Sounds like you might.
No, I was just reading this message from Lady Friend. She says I should follow her non-Chat GPT picks. Maybe I should.
I mean, she's not wrong.
This year she's definitely not wrong.
You would be doing better right now if
I would
you did
be.
that.
I don't disagree with you. Maybe I'll look into
At this
that.
point, you might be doing better if you took Chat GPT's picks.
That's true. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Because her combined score right now is better than yours, and she combined Chat GPT picks in her own. Now, she has done better since Chat GPT, but,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thought.
Maybe it was something I'll look into next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, give us a like, a share, and a follow on our social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can find all of our podcasts at your favorite podcast provider. Check out SOTDET.com. Click on shop, buy some stuff. We'd appreciate it. Got a lot of nice stuff on there. Also, click on our sponsors' logos. Give them a like, a share, and a follow as well. SOTDET.com. On behalf of Chris, I'm Joe. We are Sports on Tap Detroit. See you next Tuesday.
And that is it for us today.
No, God, please, no!
Bye, have a great time.
No, God!
Bye, guys.
No, 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 no.
Bye, buddy.
No!
Goodbye.
No!
Goodbye.
No!
It's never goodbye.
You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs.
You were meant to be here tonight.
You guys will always be in my heart.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
I think the most important part is that we all stay together throughout.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Live. Fight like hell. The best thing I've ever done, the best thing I will ever do, is be a dad.
God, I love you guys. Mamba out.